to see Mr. President and to brief him on the situation in my state. If you can recall, some days back, we have some problem in two of our local government areas of Bukum and Anka, where people was killed, some houses were burnt, and in Safi local government too, we have similar problem, but not as much as Bukum and Anka. So I briefed Mr. President on what happened and the next level that we shall take. And the government is doing everything possible to make sure that we bring sanity in the state. And alhamdulillah, the action that we have taken, we have recorded successes within just 3 days. And you bear me witness, after that attack, there's no any report of any banditry activities in the state up till today. Yes, I have already clear air about the figures because I see some reporting that 200 people, 300 people, 500 people were killed. But I went to the community by myself and the security agencies. First, we went to Bukum and we confirmed from the emir of Bukum that it was only 36 people that had been killed. And 2 communities were being raised by these bandits. And we come to Anka. We met the emir of Anka. At the time we met the emir of Anka, he gave us the list of 22 people that had been killed, making the total numbers of 58 people killed. But as I've been saying, there are some political bandits who have been spreading lies, rumors, so that they can achieve some political gain. But actually it is 58 people killed. But some people will just go to social media, have been writing figures, and I have informed Mr. President of some people who think that with this insecurity they can achieve something out of it. Because I wonder how people will just be writing figures without, having genuine information from those communities. Someone will just call a media personnel and tell him that, look, so people been killed, so place. Some people even swear with Holy Quran that 1,000 people been killed, which was a grossly misleading. But we know all such kind of people, they don't want this peace in the nation, but God will prevail, inshallah. We said we are still investigating those that were involved in these activities, and we will make the public known after the confirmation of the reality of all the information that we have at hand, because we are working to make sure that all those who have hand on this insecurity must bring to justice. Therefore, once the investigation was concluded, we will inform the public of the result of the investigation of what the security is doing about it.
worrisome, especially in Zamfara State. Despite the efforts made by the state government to protect it, what do you think is the best way to handle this insecurity, especially the bandits? How do you think it should be brought to an end?
Well, you know, when I assumed duty as a governor, I used so many options to bring this insecurity to a minimal level. First of all, I initiated dialogue and reconciliation between the herders and farmers. And during that dialogue, we spent more than 9 months without any crisis in Zamfara State. It works. But unfortunately, people use politics. They go back to this because they have collaborators, of course. So they went back to those bandits, telling them that the government is not serious about this dialogue, that we do not give them anything. So the bandits decided to go back to their normal businesses. That's why I back off from the reconciliation program. But definitely it works for over 9 months. But because this is something that I inherited, that has been going on for almost 8 years, and you don't expect it to be ended within just 2 years of my administration, because it's supposed to be an ongoing process. So after I realized that some of them were backed up from this dialogue, then I cut off the program. I then initiated the cutting off of communications and some logistics that used to go to the bandits. But sometimes those collaborators who are usually happy of what is happening, who are even jubilating if people that have been killed, they went back and started again saying that the government is not serious and instigating some of the public that they have to raise up. In fact, they even dragged me to court. So you see, with the kind of people we have in Zamfara State, I don't think this issue of banditry will end very soon, because already some people are behind it, some people are using it, and all they need is at least to show the Nigerians that both the federal government and state government are not serious on the issue of insecurity, despite the fact that some of them are involved on the crisis of this insecurity. But we are doing our best. I was in Niger Republic for 2 times, and I'm going back again because we are collaborating with Nigerian government for possible blockage of border in our border country, so that if Nigerian security pursued this bandit, then Niger will block and deal with those bandits. And the president has helped because he mobilized so much security for border patrol within our borders, and we recorded successes on that. And I briefed Mr. President about the successes that we recorded, and in fact, Mr. President sent me back again to Niger. And we are all doing this in order to have a lasting peace in our region in Northwest. So we are doing everything possible to make sure that we curtail the issue of this insecurity in the northwestern Nigeria.
Last question. Please, Doctor, very brief. Last question from
Your Excellency, what assurance are you taking back to the people of Zamfara, having met the president of the state?
I do initiate some actions to be taken, and if I initiate some action, I do inform Mr. President, and I have been getting support from him. So now I come with another option which I inform him, but some issue of security, something that someone should be talking on the screen of television or pages of newspapers. But I assure the people of Zamfara State that they will see changes very soon, and President is committed to bring down this issue of insecurity to a various level. And I assure my people that we have all it can to fight these people. And he motivated me, and when we go back on Wednesday, the people will see changes between now and Wednesday, because I know what we discuss and I know what is going to happen within this period. So my people will be happy with the action that the Prime government is going to take on the issue of insecurity very soon, inshallah. From where? It's not true. As I said, they have collaborators and they are working to push out those collaborators, and the law will take its course. We know it is not true, and nobody will, okay, the whole people of Nahucha to say they have given 200 million. How can you believe that? Their chairman is from Zamfara State. He's from Safi local government area. He can testify to that. So we know people are just saying that in other to blackmail government and the security agencies, but it's not true. And we know the people that are pushing them to do so, and we are going to push them out, and I assure you that they will be pushed out and deal with them accordingly.
Thank you so much. When you get information correctly, that incident happened in Kenya.